Hey everyone, David MacDonald here, Vitality Fitness Calgary. Today we're going to go over your exercise of the week. Exercise of the week is a step up. Okay, it's a great exercise for working the glutes, quads, and hamstrings. Okay, it's also an exercise that is very difficult and takes a lot of practice to get the technique down. So I'm going to show you how to do the exercise, and then I'm also going to show you some of the common mistakes we see, how to correct those mistakes, and then also how to progress to this exercise, okay? Because progressing to this exercise is something some of you might have to do. Okay, not everyone is ready to do a step up right away. So the big thing we want is we want to have a step or a bench. Okay, this one is about, I'm going to say it's probably about 1.5 feet off the floor, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so some of you might have to start with something a bit lower. Okay, for the purpose of today, we are going with about 1.5 feet off the floor. Okay, so what we're going to always make sure we do when we're in a step up is we have good alignment from head to toe. So that means having the chin neutral, so we're not doing this, we're not looking down, eyes are forward. Okay, the second thing is we have our shoulders back and down. Third thing is we've got our abs engaged. Okay, so we're pulling that rib cage down towards the hips to get those abs firing. Okay, so it stabilizes us. The next thing we want to make sure we're doing is we're not relying on that that lower leg too much. Okay, so that upper leg is the leg doing most of the work. The lower leg is the supporting leg. So it's very common that we see a lot of pushing off through that through that back leg and barely doing anything through that front leg. So that's something we want to make sure we're not doing. So the best way you can do that is you can minimize the amount of leverage you're using on that back leg by actually going up on the toe. Okay, so we're getting that heel off the ground, and we're getting up on that toe so you're not able to use as much leverage. Now, from there, we can still use that back leg too much. So when we're starting out, we want to make sure we're going really slow, and we're emphasizing that front leg. So what I would recommend when you're doing this is rather than just pushing up, okay, where I'm still using that back leg, is I'm going to slowly bring myself up, but I'm really emphasizing that front leg. Okay, so I have my heel up, and I'm really driving through that front leg, and I'm coming up. Okay, and what you want to have is you want to have a bit of a delay when you're coming up. Let's step up. I'll show you guys from this angle here. So you guys want to watch again. I'm on that back foot, I'm on that toe, and then as I come up, I have a bit of a delay, and then I'm standing up. Okay? Again, we'll show it one more time. So I'm coming up, have a delay, coming up. So you always want a little bit of a delay. So you almost want to like hang out for a bit. So you're hanging out, delaying, and then coming up. Okay? So again, hanging out, delaying, coming up. And that really emphasizes the glutes, and it really emphasizes that front leg. Okay? It's very challenging. As you guys can see, I'm a little bit off balance. Okay? It takes a while to really get these. I'm going to show you guys one more time. So again, you want to be on that front leg, okay, up on that back toe, abs are tight, we're driving through, and then coming up. Okay, we're driving through, delay, and then coming up. All right, so that's a step up. Now, many ways that we can modify this and we can progress to this movement. The first thing we can do is we can step up the lower platform. I'm going to grab this platform right over here, and what we can do is we can go to a lower platform. So this is about 12 inches, so about a 6-inch difference roughly between this and this. And what we can do from here, we can start with the lower platform, okay, where we're really emphasizing that delay, minimizing that back leg. So I'm coming up, stepping up. As you guys can see, this is obviously easier. The main thing we're doing is we're getting that delayed motion that allows us to use that front leg and that front glute, and then we're coming up. Okay? So that's one way we can modify the exercise. Okay, second thing we can do is we can come off the step up altogether, and we can go into a split squat. Okay, this is for anyone who is very much a beginner, has never done step ups, has barely worked out. Step-ups would not be a good idea. You'd be better off starting with a split squat. It allows you to build some single leg strength through the quads and glutes. And what that's going to look like is we're going to be in a nice split stance. We want to minimize how much we're using that back leg. We're dropping down, keeping nice posture, and then we're really driving through that front leg, okay? So those are two ways we can modify this exercise. Again, we want to make sure we have that delay. Okay, we're really emphasizing that front foot on the way up. Okay, we're nice and slow bringing it down. Okay, when we come down, we also want to make sure, as we come up, we're just not dropping down. Okay, so it's delay, 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 coming up, and then slowly dropping down. It's control. You're always, always, always getting that nice delay. Okay? Last tip I'll give you guys is a bench might be okay. Some benches are going to have a little bit more cushioning, they're going to be a little bit more soft, which might throw your balance off a bit. Okay? If you can, you're better off going with something nice and firm, like a plyo box or like a bench that doesn't have as much padding. Okay, and that will make the exercise a little more stable for you. So that's your exercise of the week. That's a step up. If you guys would like to come check us out at Vitality Fitness Calgary, you can go on our website at vitalityfitnesscalgary.com. And on the right-hand side, you can try out your first month for $20. Great way to try out our program. Great way to try out our boot camp and see if it's a good fit for you. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.